Welcome back to the program. Over the weekend, many churches took different approaches to worship over coronavirus fears. Passengers were also scrambling to get to their destinations as airports shut down. Let's have this report now on stories and happenings that made headlines over the weekend.
Worshippers in Nigeria turned to the internet to connect with God on Sunday, while in Kenya, hand sanitizers replaced holy water at Nairobi's Holy Family Basilica Catholic Church. But Mass went on despite 7 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the country. In Lagos, Chika Paul Obo and her husband prayed from home using a web stream of a church service.
If I go out there and I'm infected, I won't have the opportunity to worship God the next. So if I can stay awake to stay alive to worship God, any medium is fine. Praise God in any form you want.
Nairobi's Holy Family Basilica Catholic Church increased the number of masses on Sunday to accommodate all of those willing to pray. But according to the father, David Kamumue, the service was attended by about 300 people instead of the usual congregation of 5,000.
No more kiss of peace, like you shake people with hand, no. So these are some of the measures that we have taken, but we are still watching. If the virus spreads, stricter measures will be given.
A few miles away in the slums of Kibera, the clergy said they were hoping the coronavirus could be defeated by prayers. For the first time ever, Algeria closed its mosques in response to the coronavirus pandemic, leaving thousands of Muslims to pray at home. Many of them miss a big part of their daily or weekly routine and the community contact it brings. In a rare scene at Al-Quds Mosque in the Algerian capital, the vast prayer hall is empty except for the mosque's muezzin and imam, with the former asking people to pray in their homes during the call for prayers.
Necessity comes with wisdom. Prevention is better than treatment. It has become clear that the coronavirus spreads quickly and is highly contagious. So, this is out of caution. Protecting the lives of people and believers is more important than protecting public prayers, because people can simply pray in their homes.
As at Friday, Algeria confirmed 60 cases of the coronavirus, including 5 deaths, mostly in the town of Blida, south of the capital, and has restricted much foreign travel. The country has also banned street protests over the coronavirus, President Abdelmadjid Tebboune said, in a bid to end a year of unprecedented mass demonstrations. Foreign nationals parked Senegal's Blaise Diagne airport on Friday evening to board the last international flight out before their total suspension to slow down the spread of coronavirus. On Friday, 47 people in Senegal had tested positive for COVID-19. Some US nationals were being chartered back home on board special flights laid on to repatriate them home.
Well, in Senegal, authorities in Dakar razed neighborhoods down to the ground, spraying a busy market with disinfectant in the heart of the capital city to stop the spread of COVID-19. Sanitation workers from the Medina municipality drove a bulldozer through the streets to destroy informal shops as traders and residents watched the rooftops and balconies. The radical clearance was originally part of a program to clean up Dakar, but was brought forward when the coronavirus hit the country. The country on Sunday said it had a total of 67 confirmed cases. The virus has hit African states later than in China, Europe and United States. Leaders and health experts also say they need to stop the virus getting to the stages reached in China and Europe because their healthcare systems could collapse. Well, African officials are strongly criticizing the U.S. President Donald Trump's labeling of the novel coronavirus that causes the deadly disease of COVID-19 as the Chinese virus, while calling for global solidarity to address the outbreak that the humanity is facing as a whole. According to officials of the African Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Africa CDC, and the Ethiopian government, such stigmatization by Mr. Trump is misleading and has shifted the world's focus from the serious task of fighting the virus.
I think this is clearly a global fight. It requires global solidarity and global coordination, and no stigmatization and no discrimination. In the history of infectious diseases, we know that once you start discriminating, you make the fight harder for us to win the virus. The enemy is the virus, not China.
This virus is a virus that's attacking humanity without any difference to any race or culture or color or religion. So it's a fight and a test that we are facing as a globe. So it should never be linked to any specific population or color or race. So I think we should all really join hands in terms of the fight against this outbreak. And that's when we can really control it all over the world.
This is very bad. To be honest with you, labeling is not appropriate in any part of our world today. Whether in Africa or the United States or Europe, this is a global pandemic. We should work together. Otherwise, if we start blaming, then we will lose focus on fighting the disease. Our Prime Minister initiated it with Jack Ma. And Mr. Jack Ma was very active and initiative and working together with bringing all the institutions that I called before, and now we are delivering the goods to make sure that the population is protected.
Well, still on health matters, Congo's Ebola outbreak has killed over 2,000 people in 18 months and stretched the resources of the government and aid organizations. It has also diverted attention from a lesser-known outbreak that has killed nearly 6,000 people in the same time frame. Health authorities say measles is spreading fast in Democratic Republic of Congo, aided by a lack of good roads and reliable electricity in rural areas required to keep the vaccine cold. Complicating matters, authorities have funneled hundreds of millions of dollars and manpower into a 19-month Ebola outbreak in the east that has killed over 2,000 people, weakening efforts to contain measles. The World Health Organization says they are worried resources mobilization for measles will be challenged as a result of the new COVID-19 in the country. And on that note, we end Network Africa. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Layo Adegoke.